Hello, everybody. Welcome to SNKronize. Had a little bit of a break last week. Obviously, I was on vacation, but I am back now. So, yep. Olaf, say hello. Make sure everybody can hear you.
Hello. Yeah, we're on a pattern of like bi-weekly now because we've had to take so many like breaks here and there or miss certain shows because
Yeah.
this month
Life.
has been chaotic. That's what we'll
Life
go
is
with.
what happens when you're busy making other plans, right? So that's the way it works. But yeah.
We don't have too much to talk about, but one of those things we can probably talk about for entirely too long. So let's talk about the short one. Let's get the little tiny one out of the way first.
That's right.
It's
I
it's,
came
it's
back in
serious.
time for a patch.
Yeah, we got a patch. We got patch notes. I'm sorry, we got patch note.
I feel like now there's some sort of Death Note parody that we're gonna be able to do here, right? With some like Shinigami, SNK Shinigami thing, you
I
know?
want that to
Yeah. We wanna be able
What's
to
going on
write,
here?
dude. We just want patch note, and so we can write Krohnen's name in there, so he can die.
I mean, obviously that's what already happened to Vanessa.
Right? Jesus. Oh man. I mean, she's
So yeah,
just.
the entirety of the patch note was fixed a music bug. Oh,
It's just. I.
hang on, hang on.
Oh. Oh.
Pardon
Oh.
me.
Oh. 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 What is happening over here? Meanwhile, we will be blessed with Ryu.
Sorry, I had to close the door.
Oh, it's okay. I was mimicking the poster in the background anyway. I was trying to do the Ryu Hadoken in the background. So yeah. But it's crazy though, because I mean, like, yeah, just a patch to fix a music bug, nothing else.
Okay,
Liter-
so in all fairness, the music bug was pretty noteworthy. It was like literally some songs not working at all.
Now, I remember at one point in time, I had one song that crashed my game, but I don't think that was the bug. So,
No, it was literally with the last patch. I think it was Diet, maybe like Yuri's theme. Literally just was silent. It just didn't work.
hmm.
Period. And I know there's a couple other audio bugs. Like I know there's one bug I've encountered where I have my custom soundtrack to change my character select music. And if I
Yes.
like go into like arcade mode and come back out and go back in arcade mode, it resets to default for some reason. And I don't know if that's
Huh.
part of the fixes or anything like that. There's a bunch of like minor audio bugs and DJ station bugs. So, but I know like part of this a big one of just like yeah, a song seriously didn't work. So, but that being said, that patch was really big. Apparently, it was like 9 gigs,
Huh. I wonder if it was
and
just like changing the whole, like re-download the entire DJ station feature or
maybe,
something like that.
maybe. Um, I mean, it could have just been also to like re-verify all the content as that and the other, but
Right. But it did not include any
anything
balance
else?
changes. And
Um,
again, one of the things that I think is really interesting is that we're just basically on pure silence from SNK at this point, right? Normally SNK, I mean, during this entire SNK KOF 15 campaign, they've been really like info, you know, and being really open and communicative. And I feel like they've really just kind of gone silent since all of the crazy information since Evo.
well, I mean, first and foremost, like I just want to get one thing out of the way. I'm all for bug fixes. If there's a bug, you fix it. Yes, cool.
Right.
But the radio silence, I think they really are just planning on. And again, this is pure speculation. I have nothing to back this up. But I feel like there's a good chance that we just have to hold this balance until the next season when we're getting, the Kim
Yeah.
Shingo matchmaking and crossplay. Like we may
Yeah.
just have to hold this balance until then, and then it's doing everything. Because remember, in one of the interviews, they did imply that they might add system changes.
Okay. To the balance, you mean? Just like
No,
actual.
no, like literally, like maybe add a whole mechanic to the game that said that's
Hmm.
not off the table.
Interesting. Okay. Huh.
So I don't know, but we're probably stuck with S plus tier Krohnen for a while.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing too is that with this crossplay, they're obviously trying to fix the matchmaking, and maybe they want to make sure they dump the whole thing all at once. Crossplay, matchmaking fix, balance
Yeah.
change, and try to maybe give the game a shot in the arm, for new life
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, that like that quick silver bullet kind of thing. But on the
Yeah.
other hand, like you have two or three nearly unplayable characters. You have
Uh-oh.
two or three like nearly unplayable characters in this new DLC. They need some help.
Yeah, I mean, have you been
Give them,
messing with them
give
a
them a
lot?
little love. Take a character down a notch, and then let the game breathe. Sure, but man,
Yeah, I mean, have you still been messing with the Sam Show characters? If of all three of them basically been pretty weak so far, like no one's found anything that's kind of catapulted them into higher tiers or anything, right?
not that I'm aware of. I mean, I've been a little off the grid at the moment, but I have not seen much that just says that these are actually really good characters. I still think Nako is, but yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, the latest DLC, they're not very useful. Do you hear that squeaking noise that comes out every once in a while? Like, I keep hearing this squeaking noise, and it's really distracting me. And I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from, because someone else,
Maybe the pull on your microphone or something.
I don't know, like it's weird. I can't figure. Let me know at home if you hear this weird squeak or anything like that. Because hopefully it's okay. Anyways, we'll see how it's
Okay.
going.
Of all the DLC characters we have gotten, there are three who are super good. There are one, two, and then four who are really good. Two that are pretty alright, and then like everyone else is kind of trash. Something
So
like
the
that.
super good ones are what? Janae,
Mark and
Gato.
Wolf.
Oh, just
Just
the
Mark and
whole
Wolf.
team.
Yeah, Rock,
that's
Gato, and then post Patch Janae
Yeah.
are all
Okay.
super, super good.
Right.
Then Geese and Yamazaki are good. And then Orochi Yashiro and Orochi Chris are both debatable on being pretty damn good. And it really kind of depends on who you ask. Like, Orochi Chris is super volatile, but isn't as well rounded as some of the other characters. And Oyash is completely
Oh,
batshit.
right. That's right. Yeah. Oh,
I love
gosh.
Orochi Yashiro. He's kind of batshit.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
He's one of the better grapplers.
Okay.
He's gnarly. Orochi Shermie is specialized, but it's like still a notch below them. Like, she's all right. She's pretty good, but she's not crazy. And then Billy's
Southtown team.
ass.
Yeah, Southtown team was weird because there was only two characters in that team, right?
Yeah,
So
right. Yeah, totally. Yeah, because people aren't allowed to have weapons in this game unless their name is Whip.
dude, right? Oh, dude, they just hate weapon characters, I guess. And
Yeah,
even
I mean,
then,
case in point, also as a humorous point, they took away some of Whip's weapons that she's had in her move list before, and they took away Yamazaki's knife.
well, that's good because if they gave Yamazaki the knife, that means he would have had to been a terrible character, right?
Well, I mean, he still has the mid whip, which is actually ass.
right, it's true.
Mid whip is bad.
Yeah, dude, I still hear that squeak. It's really weird. So I'll try to figure out what's going on with it. I don't know if it's actually a sound outside or if it's a sound on my audio. Like I don't know what's causing it at this point. Let me turn off this.
Now, Rugal is a little better than that. Rugal's okay.
Rugal is another one of those special characters, right? Character specialist characters. You really kind of have to put your work into him, I feel like.
I mean, you have to put work into him, but he's kind of read intensive. Like, he's not solid enough because what he's good at, he's a little too slow or a little too stubby on. But he does have some cheap shit, and like he's got a lot of like knowledge check because everyone has accepted he sucks. Then nobody knows the matchup,
Yeah.
and so someone's gonna get stomped by Rugal because they don't know that he has like one or two cheap shit things.
Yeah, I mean that's just the thing, right? I mean, we also have had the benefit of fighting against Corey's Rugal, right? And that's the thing is that Corey has the ability to elevate characters a little bit strong, you know, like he figures out what to do with characters, and he's not coming from a previous KOF background, so he's going to be playing Rugal in a fighting game capacity, and having fought his Rugal, it's annoying, right?
It's super annoying, and it's like you don't realize what properties Rugal actually has until you either play him or you get beat by one.
Right.
Like his eye laser is like a full screen anti-air. I didn't know that.
So yeah, so Rugal, I mean, definitely not a bad character.
Say hi, Rock.
Puppy, puppy, puppy.
It's okay.
I haven't seen Rock in a long time.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
He's
What's
so
up?
fluffy now.
What's up, Lethal Injection? How's it going there?
But
yeah.
Slowly, slowly. It's Mama.
Are you kidding me? What's up, dog? This kid, don't make me throw
She
you
just
out the
creaked
window.
open the door like it was a horror movie, so all he saw was a silhouette and he freaked out.
Oh my god. Nice. Oh man.
Okay, well now Kitty will be joining us.
Oh, okay.
And so will a beer, apparently.
I'm in housewife mode.
Yay!
Sounds good to me, man. I want to be in housewife mode right now, so.
Good. You come help me cook.
Oh, wait, why are you going over there?
Oh, I'm supposed to be over here.
Yeah, I made you better space here.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, I was trying.
Yeah. All right.
I'm trying. All right. Things are a little complicated in the logistics here, but
Hello, everyone. I have missed you all.
Hello. How are you doing?
I am doing better now that I'm not. Okay. I don't know where I'm going.
What is happening here?
she was jostling the laptop.
Okay. Yeah,
Sorry,
see, now Rock is all happy because I see the tail wagging all day. So
Mommy's here. Mommy's here. Hello, Bambi. Oh, just little fish. So just little fish.
Poppy. Puppy.
Anyway, so good news is that we've only been complaining about like balance and DLC this whole time, so you haven't missed any of the fun stuff.
Okay, awesome.
On the other hand, if we want to use that as our segue to jump into the fun stuff, that's perfect.
Sure. I mean, there's not much else to say about this patch thing except, I don't know, like, do you feel like it's a good idea for them to try to do the whole, like, silver bullet, like, do everything all at once? No, right? So, yeah.
I think this game needs just at least one tiny patch to take out, like, at least take down Krohnen, preferably, like, the whole top 5, top 6, whatever. Give a tiny bit of sauce to like Sam Show, make Billy playable, and then let it go. Like anyone in the middle tiers, leave them the fuck alone. But like Sam Show needs like a tiny touch to make them worth buying. And top 5 or 6 need to be taken down a peg, and then make Billy at least playable. Like if you have to leave Ramon as the worst character in the game, fine. But make Billy like actually bottom 5 rather than bottom 1.
Right, or bottom
anything
like -1. I mean, he's basically like I said, he doesn't exist.
There are people right now who are actually picking up Billy in hopes that he actually gets buffs next patch because he's so bad that if they figure him out now when he gets buffed, he's gonna feel godlike.
That's awesome. That is the strat right there. I mean,
yeah, that's how bad he is that everyone expects him to eventually get buffed.
I mean, and keep in mind too, I mean, this is we're talking about, you know, KOF, where in the past couple of games in 13 and 14 there have been characters like Takuma, not Takuma, but Mr. Karate, who is
PX Karate,
you know, who has dominated and all this stuff like that. And here in 15, Shanghai keeps coming up with different rule sets for tournaments so that we can actually play Krohnen free, or you have to pick Billy and Ramon.
Yeah, because Billy is as bad as Krohnen is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Coach Steve did one too, where it was like, I think Billy was actually a ratio 0 character, so the only way to pick Krohnen is you had to pick Billy. I think it was Billy and Ramon, actually.
Jesus. But I mean,
And I
that's
told
just
him, like, some people are still going to do it because Krohnen's that good.
yeah, and that is just the indication right there of how much I feel like Krohnen is messing up the meta right now. You know,
He's an old top tier. He's like, by modern standards, he's actually maybe ban worthy. Like, he's
Really? Okay.
really a problem. Like, but yeah, he's an old top tier where, yeah, by modern standards, he's too fucking.
Yeah. No,
Like,
for sure.
He's definitely worse than anything Street Fighter V's ever had.
So then, okay, this makes me think of one thing then. They probably made him so good on purpose. That way he could be banned. So this is the new historical banned character in a KOF game. Prohibito Krohnen. Prohibito Krohnen. Because, no, think about it.
He's redacted from the meta.
Think about it. Is having a Ginitz, having a Rugal.
Yeah.
Okay, Prohibito, Rugal. You know, it's just like, they probably did this to see if we would put the Prohibito on it or not.
Okay, someone needs to just to make.
No. From here on out, everybody make him prohibited in your tournament and watch what happens. It is in our control. It is in our control. All of my TOs, hear me out. I know Felicimo will not be mad at me. I know she's probably laughing at me right now.
The power is yours.
Exactly. Everybody make him prohibited to play and watch what happens. Just do it. Just do it.
Can we just make a parody? Like, make the parody poster of that Rugal sticker that was on the window, on the cabinet,
give us
and put
5
Krohnen
minutes after the show, and it'll be on Twitter.
Not only does it need to be that sign replacing Rugal with Krohnen, but it has to be Rugal holding the sign.
No. I'm going to bust out my cosplay. And
there you go.
We're doing this.
Oh, my God.
No, I honestly believe they left him in there to be prohibited in tournament.
And then we can redact him for real.
It's up to us right now, this generation of KOF 15 players and gamers and TOs and bracket runners, and everybody is doing tournaments. It is now our turn to make somebody prohibited, and this is it. So come on, you guys. We gotta do it. We gotta do it and see what happens.
So now I have to Photoshop this up, and that's gotta be our thumbnail for this episode, right?
Yes.
So yeah.
Oh my God, please, yes.
Yeah, Prohibito.
Actually, so excited at our conversation.
You're getting nerfed too, don't worry.
Yes, you need to be nerfed, Little Rock.
Oh man. Okay, enough about Krohnen. Let's talk about the cool stuff that you sent me over here.
All right.
Can we do like just a quick 5-minute break?
Can we do a
3-minute break?
A quickie break.
So we can fix.
And do our little ad roll of like our Zen Market and stuff, and we tidy up real quick because now.
Okay, I don't have the Zen Market video ready, but I think I do have it ready.
You should. It should be up there from like last month.
It's terrible. Let's do it.
All right. Okay.
Let's just do that so we can just fix a few things real quick, and then I promise you guys it will not be that long.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, let's do this. Zen Market promo. Let's see if it'll work.
Thank you.
Hey, Kitty. Why so down?
Oh, I just really want to buy cool stuff from Japan, but I'm stuck here in the West.
Well, do I have news for you?
OlafRedland?
Zen Market.
Zen Market? What's that?
Zen Market is an amazing service to help nerds like us buy cool stuff from Japan, like games, figures, books, and more.
But how does it work?
Well, why don't we just show you? Just go to zenmarket.jp and click Sign Up. You can create an account from scratch or do it via existing accounts like Google. Then just use this pull down here to pick where you want to start shopping, like Yahoo Japan Auctions, Amazon, or other Zen Plus affiliates, and use the search bar to look for stuff. We can try KOF for starters.
Wow! Look at all the cool stuff! But how do they make money?
Well, you pay a small fee for every item when they purchase it.
But how much is that?
It's only 300 yen per item. And it covers 45 days of storage while you keep shopping to make it easy to send all your stuff at once. On top of that, there isn't any charge for packaging all your stuff together. And there's even an option to reinforce the box for 1,000 yen to make it even safer to travel.
But do I have to have anything weird to have money in my account?
Oh no, they support PayPal, debit cards, and even Wise, bank transfers, and more. So no matter where you're ordering from, you can handle it easily. And even better, for us English speakers, they have native English-speaking customer service, which I've definitely benefited from. And if you sign up, you get all sorts of bonuses, such as 300 yen free, making your first item free of the service fee. Or even better, 600 yen for using our code SNKronize2. That means 2 items with no service fee.
Wow, well, what if there's stuff I can't find on here?
Ah, check this out. Here, you can add the URL for any item you find on any Japanese site, and they can purchase it that way for you. This is great for items you might find on Surugaya, Hardcore Chocolate, Hakaba no Garo, Book Off. You get the idea. If you can find it, they can buy it.
Ooh, can I finally buy a life-size Gundam I can get in and pilot around? It was worth a shot.
So once you've picked out what you want, you pay for the item and the shipping to the warehouse, plus the 300 yen. They order it, it arrives, and they'll even notify your email when your item comes in. And once you're ready, you just click parcels, select everything you want shipped, enter your details, select shipping method, they'll package it up. I personally use DHL, but you pick what's best for you. Just pay for the selected shipping costs, and that's it. And just a few short days later, you get a package like this.
Woo! That was fast!
All right. Oh, there you go. I think people can hear us again. Hello.
Hey!
Hi.
Hey, we're back.
All right, cool. And yes, improved camera angles. Let's go, baby.
Lighting and
Let's
everything.
go.
Improved lighting and
I mean, look, Felicimo, it's on YouTube. You can find it on the channel if you really want to, but don't do anything terrifying with it, please.
I'm just more amused by the fact that this is not a beer.
What is that?
apple juice.
It's just apple juice.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say apple juice. That's what I was going to guess. So,
Yeah.
This is monster.
But beer colored in a beer glass, but no. All right.
So, on to the fun stuff.
So y'all remember a couple weeks ago, or actually a couple months ago, a user by the name of KDuck was showing off all of the unused assets from Mark of the Wolves 2.
yes.
Well, so he's actually more of a general, like, historian, one of the, backup enthusiasts, make sure preservationist. That's the word I actually wanted. And he's decided, now that all this stuff is backed up, I'm not actually a collector, so I'm gonna start selling some of my stuff off.
And we got so excited. Oh my god.
And so as of the
Last
end of last week,
Yeah,
all of the current auctions concluded. But I definitely wanted to send some highlights, as well as showing what they finally went for when the auctions were done. Because, oh my god.
So I'm at one point I'm bummed because everything went way higher than we expected. So which is great for him because this one was the prize piece right here.
Oh,
that
no,
we-
they don't see it yet. They don't see it yet. I was just
okay,
testing.
Okay.
So real quick, I just want to interject with one thing, is that remember, part of this also might be that Japan's economy is kind of fucked right now,
So
which is how, we can afford things on Zen Market because
Even more than ever.
They're way cheaper on the exchange rate right now.
Yeah.
But sadly,
That also means, though, that probably people are having more trouble making rent, so they have to sell a bunch of cooler, older
Right.
stuff they might not have been willing to part with normally.
Mm-hmm.
We've been
Always.
noticing that trend with like friends of ours in Japan and on Twitter. Like people are trying to sell stuff just to make ends meet now.
And yeah,
Yeah.
over the past, there's been a lot more like wild stuff popping up.
So, especially on Zen Market, there are so many rare gems right now that you would not find normally, but because again, the dollar is so stretched, it's like people are just putting this up for sale.
That being said, there's something in there that I swear to God, if any of you steals it from me, I would be so mad.
So we're not
Desperately.
talking about what it
We're
is,
not
right?
talking about that. No,
Yeah.
no. But let's you wanna go on ahead and show them the first.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and show some pictures. So this
Tried so hard to get this jacket.
is a SNK Neo Geo staff jacket from the 90s. Like this is like early to mid 90s.
You cannot copy this 90s yellow, all right? You want to know how I know it's from the 90s? That yellow color right there is 90s freaking yellow. That is a signature yellow of the 90s, okay?
with that plaid interior,
With
no
the
less.
plaid
Oh,
freaking
yeah.
interior.
So-
And I wanted this so bad. I was like, we're going to throw X amount down on this. And he's like, that's too much. And I'm like, I don't care. We got to try and win it. Well, it went way over that X
Oh,
amount.
jeez. Okay. Okay.
But yeah, so this thing was amazing, and it was like literally you had to work at SNK at the time
To get it.
And
So
then
who knows how he even got it? I would love to know the story. Maybe we could reach out and at least find out the story of how he got to obtain this. But he obviously
his words are, a friend gave it to me back in the day.
Oh, it was okay.
Oh, dang. Okay.
And
A
that's all-
friend gave it to
That's
him.
all he's covered about
back
it.
in
But
the
like, yeah,
day.
it has the original text on it. Some of the text is faded from age or like peeled off. But yeah, that thing is freaking awesome. I definitely wanted it.
I was
I-
already gonna plan buying a glass case for it and put a mannequin on it, or a mannequin like have the jacket on it. I was gonna do this crazy display.
I would have worn it once because it was actually my size.
Yeah,
Just once.
it was your size, and I just did not even care what size it was.
Yeah.
I would wear it as a giant pajama coat
Yeah.
if I could.
So
like,
obviously, congratulations to whoever
yeah,
won it.
whoever won it, like, you're
But-
awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad it went for a high price just to help out K-Duck. So
I'll buy that
happy
for a
with that.
high price.
Yeah.
Are you gonna say the price it went for?
I think I included the Zen Market screenshot for what it
Okay.
finally sold for.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah. So if you want to bring that up or just read off the number, because I don't remember explicitly, instead of just showing your Twitter DMs, but yeah. 83,000 yen.
Woo!
So, and then the current converted exchange rate is the price below it that I cannot read from
Whoa,
here.
that is like that's supposed to be like $830 before, right? Like,
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. A couple of years ago, that would have been $800.
Yeah.
holy crap! Oh my god!
And this is why we're saying there's so many rare gems on Zen Market right now,
Yeah.
is because people just need to make a buck. So it's sad. It's really awesome to see these rare gems pop up, but it's also really kind of bittersweet and sad because you know why they're putting it up. So I'm glad at least it hit over, the $500 mark for K-Duck. I wish he could have gotten an actual 800, but that's just the times we living in right now.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing, like, I put that in a will, not an auction.
Exactly. No, yeah. Well, we would put it in a will, okay. But and you
Yeah.
would have to know the code and do the
And
dance to
mind
get
you,
into that room.
And
but,
offhand, that I remember, there are 3 items that he was selling that went about this high.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
didn't
to be fair, too. I mean, to be fair, right? I mean, 80,000 yen is still 80,000 yen for in Japan, right? So
Mhm.
even
This
though
is true.
the dollar is the thing that's stronger
So,
and
I mean,
stuff
that's,
like
that's
that.
still like these auctions probably took care of his
Oh
month.
God, what is
Why so
happening? Hang
down?
What have
on.
you done?
Sorry.
Went back in time.
These auctions clearly took care of his rent for the month.
Yeah.
Right.
So one of the other ones I didn't get a screen of, didn't get screenshots of properly, and I lost the auction page. A unreleased Neo Geo Pocket Color game.
Like a
Complete in
beta,
box-
like a beta,
no,
like
so
it.
it's a complete box and packaging, and I think it was a fake cartridge as like a placeholder, but it's all the original packaging for a game that wound up never existing.
Dang. Okay.
And that was a very interesting item.
Yeah.
It was really, really cool.
I mean, what was the game?
It was like Mahjong or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was just
okay,
like
okay.
a random. It was a random game. It wasn't like an unmade, Fatal Fury or unmade, fighters.
But
or
the price
anything.
tag of that one like flew up
Yeah,
real quick.
That thing skyrocketed. Oh my god! What was the asking price? Was it like $30 or $20?
By the way, all of these auctions, like every single one of them, was at 1,000 yen or less.
Yes.
Starting right? Yeah. Okay.
So everything started at like it was either $1 or $10 basically. That was it, and he just let it go.
Okay.
And it just kept climbing and
So
climbing.
that unreleased Neo Geo Pocket game went for I think it was around 70,000 yen still. So like $400 or $500.
Yeah.
But then there's still more pictures I sent you too of some of the other stuff, like this one. This one's wild.
This one,
does it just have like, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 12, 14 copies of KOF 99 soundtrack. Oh no, that's just the game.
Oh, no. It's the game.
Yeah, that is the KOF 99 Evolution box art for Dreamcast.
So
inside the case,
so bad.
Inside the case is actually 99 Dream Match, the 98 release.
Oh,
these were all unopened. They were misprinted from the factory and had to be recalled.
Are you serious? Oh my god!
Now these technically I think might go back up because I think the auction was actually only for a set of 2 of the 14. So they might go back up. He's like cross out a set of them.
Yeah, and if it does, we are definitely going to try to fight for them again because the unopened misprints for Dreamcast.
And he said, I recommend opening one to verify that it's misprinted, and then you have the other one unopened.
Oh, interesting. Okay. That's why he's giving away 2 of them or selling 2 of them at a time. So you can have one to be like, look, it's a misprint. And then the other one for potential upside down stamp price increasing.
Historical reasons, yes. And he's just like really cool and really smart for doing it like this. He don't see collectors do stuff like that very often.
He had one thing I wanted that I missed out on. He had a pair of unopened copies of Cool Cool Tune, which is like the last Dreamcast game that SNK made and one of the last games they made before the first bankruptcy.
Dang, okay.
And it's a game I've really been wanting to get, and he had 2 unopened copies, and they still went just above what I was bidding. I was like, oh.
Okay. Someone probably just bid above you and then was like, "Oh, look, I won, cool." And it was you that was right under there.
There was a few upsetty sniper bids, and that was one of them.
Or hard fought battles.
Yeah, and it's hard because I think it ends while we're sleeping.
Oh, of course, right?
Yeah. So we didn't stay up and fight for it. We just kind of hoped for the best.
Yeah,
so.
But it's one of those things. Like I've seen Cool Cool Tune go for $50 used, and so the final auction was still like $60 or $70 for the pair unopened. I was like, I probably should have bid higher, so it's kind of on me. But I don't know what the other person bid. He might know very well what it's worth.
Exactly. If he won it for just above you, that might have been because you pushed him up there, but he bid way the hell more, right? You never know.
Yeah, I mean, if you put in like $150, $200, that might be completely reasonable. And I was not going that high.
No. So, and then next up, we got a few more, right?
Yeah. This is the fun one.
Oh my god, this
one comes with a story, by the way. So this is a Neo Geo memory card.
Right.
Complete with its original packaging. These are the ones that are usable both in the home console and the arcade system. These are really cool.
That's right. The arcade had the memory card slots, right? Yeah.
I wanted it for my 2-slot MVS so bad. Anyways.
But if you go to the next picture that looks similar, there's another he threw in as a willy-nilly, I'm just going to throw this in as a bonus.
I still don't know why this does this, but every time you click on one of these pictures, it just scrolls up the DMs. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why
It's
it does that
weird.
either.
It's so annoying.
But
Okay.
as a bonus, he threw in. No, there's another item that looks like it. Not,
Okay.
but as a bonus, he threw in an extra item as a PC flash card. And
hang on, you guys will be able to see this, but the stream won't. Is it this one or this one?
The second one. The first one's a VHS.
Okay. All right, so
We'll talk about that one in a moment.
This thing.
Yes.
This is a 16.
Oh,
Why you
Dang it.
What the heck?
broke? Okay, this is a 16 megabyte PC flash card from SNK. Hey-Duck couldn't even get into it. He doesn't know if it works. I started bidding on it. I've always wanted one of the memory cards, but I saw this. I was like, this is something special. I need this. And so I started bidding on it.
We froze. Oh, okay.
And other people started bidding on it. And more people started bidding on it. Eventually, I got in touch with someone, a French game preservationist who focuses on Neo Geo and SNK stuff, who literally has SNK stuff he can't explain, by the way. This shit's like this whole thing that I'm probably gonna end up like dragging him onto the show and talking about some of this stuff. I wound up actually like bowing out of it because he actually thinks he can access it and get into it, or if not, repair it to see what's in it.
Right.
And I was like, okay, cool. Like, fair enough. Good shit. And he started bidding on everything. Now let's look at what it ended up closing out at.
Oh, no. All
because
right.
literally, this auction wound up being more about the free bonus that no one can explain than it was the memory card.
Itself.
The memory card has data on it. That's cool. But that second item is something special. And basically, it went Storage Wars.
Yeah. Almost 80,000 yen. 72,000 yen for this thing.
And we're not even sure if it works or if there's anything on it.
Was it the French guy who got it, though?
I don't know.
We have no idea.
I reached out to him to find out, but I don't know.
We're hoping he did. Because if he can crack it open, you know... But again, we would love to have him on the show and talk about it. So
if he can ever crack it, yeah, I mean that would be awesome.
So I'm really hoping that he did just go like YOLO and freaking just buy it. I hope he got it.
Yeah,
that's a long Jasmine. Hi, long Jasmine. That's Jasmine Long Rice.
So after talking to him, and like I actually ended up trying to set him up to connect him with other people in the community. I'm gonna see if I can just get them all on like a panel because.
That would be really cool.
Because the thing he can't explain that he owns is a part 2 with the Hyper 64. And I was like, the only person I know who might be able to work with you would be Gaming Esoterica, who are the ones who wound up getting the beta versions of Samurai Showdown 64.
Right.
That was outside in the pile in the middle of nowhere in some grass.
I'm hoping those guys connect. And then after all this, like I might as well just try to get both of them on the show and just talk about weird Hyper 64. Like, bloody hell.
Let's do it, dude. Let's do it.
Right.
So whoever has it, I don't know if this message is going to reach you here or not, but please contact us, or if anybody watching knows whoever won it, please let them know. We're trying to find them to have them be guest on the show and talk about this highly fascinating treasure that they have now.
And then I think the last item I sent you was this VHS.
The motion picture. So this is Fatal Fury, the motion picture on VHS.
Yes.
And I'm so mad because like I have it on Laserdisc, so I wanted it on VHS too.
I'm super pissed.
And we didn't get it. We didn't get any of the stuff, by the way.
No, I'm super pissed about this one.
Any particular reason, or was it just you wanted it that badly?
It went for like 10 or 15 bucks. This is not a normal copy of the VHS movie.
Okay.
This is a still fully sealed, in-package promotional review copy.
Oh, dang. Okay.
So it was completely like in its original cellophane wrapper that they passed out for review copies or something.
So why not? Why not have bidded more on it then?
Because I was going bankrupt trying to bid on everything else.
Oh, gotcha. Right. You weren't aware that you were going to, if you had won everything, it would have been nightmarish, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wound up not bidding on that one and it went for nothing because I guess everyone else had the same thought I did. So I'm actually really butthurt about it.
Yeah. So I figured there was like a circumstantial, like the result of some reason why you didn't bid on it kind of thing to make you that mad for
I was
sure.
focusing on the memory cards.
Right.
And the jacket.
Well, I had
It's like-
once the jacket hit like $350, I was like, I'm out. I can't even consider this anymore.
Right.
So yeah, they didn't get a damn thing, and
and
I would have loved to have had this promo VHS next to my sealed laser disc. So yeah,
there were some other cool things like a couple of like music CDs and soundtrack sets, Gamist collections that I still lost on those two, and they went for well below their cover price. That's kind of sad.
yeah. But again, there were all these treasures that were up for grabs, and I do believe he still has a few more that he's going to put up later on. So we're just going to keep tracking him and be on Zen Market. I'm telling you guys, like, there are so many gems right now on Zen Market. Like, if this was the time where you were hunting for whatever unicorn thing you've been trying to get for the last 25, 30 years, go look it up because it's probably up on there. I'm not even joking. Like, you'll be able to find it. I am very sure you will.
Dang.
So
Okay.
and if you need any help,
so that actually, thank you for that segue.
you're welcome.
Nailed it. So I've also really kind of come to accept that going through Zen Market and trying to dig through all these Japanese auctions is very much like a dialect of Google Foo. And it's like, it can be a real pain in the ass to try to hunt down the specific things you're looking for.
Right.
One of my friends, he basically started challenging me. He's like, I was really hoping to find this art book. You mean this one?
Here it is.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing.
And then eventually he got to the point, he's like, all right, motherfucker. What about this one? I was like, you want this one or this one? And he's like, all right, you win. I get it. So I'm learning it's kind of like its own skill set and challenge. So I'm honestly thinking sometime in the next week or two, doing a stream of just hanging out on Zen Market and chatting with people. And if there's something that someone's looking for or is having trouble finding or digging up, just ask me and I'll help you dig.
Dang, I gotta wonder, like, if there's anything that I would be looking for at this point, but I can't think of anything really.
Like everyone in the chat right now, if there is a certain rarity that is SNK related, we will literally do a segment on the show where Olaf tries to find it for you. And show you how he does it,
even,
just breaking down his process.
And even off the show, like non-SNK stuff, like we definitely bought some like My Hero Academia figures on their last haul. So
nice.
Because we can finally get Mirko.
Yeah, they finally
and
started.
It's finally cheap.
They started finally making Mirko figures, and there's good ones. So yes, we're buying those.
Yeah, that's probably all I would be looking for is just Street Fighter and Darkstalker figures, basically, right? So anything
if we do this stream, there is actually some Holy Grail Darkstalker things that I'm going to ask him to find.
Okay.
Okay. So you and I can do those things, and we'll see what happens.
Yes. And in the meantime, I'm currently sitting around waiting for my Holy Grail auction to finish.
Yes.
God, I need this fucking item.
Is it something that K-Duck is selling, or is it something
No, it's
else?
a different
So
seller.
K-Duck has nothing on auction right now.
It's all about wiped clean right now.
But he may repopulate stuff. I don't know.
I want those misprint games. Those games.
Yeah, they're really cool.
I hope he puts up more. I'm telling you, there was just too much good ass stuff on Zen Market, and people have no clue. But that's okay. More for us. And our viewers.
Yeah, so that's something that we'll be doing once or twice probably in the next few weeks of just make me dig through Zen for you so you can find what you need.
I actually was thinking up something that, James, I would like your help with.
Okay.
I would like us to do a KOF 15 Lunar New Year battle, almost like a challenge, where it would be only using a Chinese team or characters from China, and that would be it. It would just be like a
Does 15 even have enough of those
I
to
think
make it?
To do what
Yeah.
exactly?
it just says like a small, fun, like little tournament.
Or
Like,
Oh,
exhibition?
like an actual
Yeah.
tournament. I see. So
Yeah.
you can only use the Chinese characters? Let me see. That would be what? Shune?
Shune, and then who else? We got Mitsukun, we have Shune. Who else is from like China area proper?
Jesus, there might be, like Olaf is saying, there might be nobody, right? I mean,
No, I think there's like at least 2 more characters. I have to check on their location. Would Yamazaki be legal because he's always in China?
I mean, we can give him the pass.
Who else would it be?
would that make
Who else would it
sense? Yamazaki, I mean, he's clearly Japanese. I mean, Shen Wu's not there.
But after he
but
ran out of Japan,
He went to
in
China.
Oh, you know who? Gato. Gato's Chinese, isn't he? Or is he
Is
Japanese?
he or wait? You know what? Wait. Let me.
I think he
double check.
uses Chinese martial art, but
He
isn't
does.
Chinese himself.
Yeah, but okay, then let's do that. You would be a Chinese martial art or you of Chinese heritage.
Basically, you can no prize their connection to China.
Yeah, as long as you can connect.
If you
to
can
China.
legitimately argue a relation to China, you're okay.
I mean, Athena then would count, right? Because
Athena
she was
would
on
count.
Team China before, right?
Of
So,
course,
Yeah.
that would be legal.
That's fair.
Yeah.
okay, trying to
But
see.
that means Benimaru is legal.
Well, he's never been on a Chinese team.
He's teamed with Chinese characters, but he's
He's
never
teamed
been on
with
Team
Chinese.
China.
Yeah,
Because
Mm.
Team China was in 14, but that's when it had Tung Fu Ru.
that's why
Right.
I'm asking, would it be legal?
I mean,
Yep.
I'm gonna say anything to get Benny not in the game. So
So basically,
fair,
you have 4 characters to choose from. Then
so far, like I
So
mean,
far, that's
with enough
it.
thinking, we can make it work. We can maybe get a couple others, but
okay,
as it stands, it seems like that all the teams are already predetermined.
okay. Yeah, I was about to say something, but I didn't want to make Kitty mad. So
I mean, no Transformers can enter.
No.
So, like, what were you
No,
gonna say?
it wasn't. I was gonna say maybe we can count Mai because she's a Chun Li copy, but you know.
Wow, you really are trying to make me mad. Really good. James is on fire again. James is on
man.
fire
I
again.
mean, in all fairness, James, like this was the early '90s where here's how you make a fighting game: girl,
Yeah.
everyone else.
Yeah, and not only that, but it was like girl and in the Asian outfit. That's basically what it was.
No,
so.
girl in Oriental outfit.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. Oriental outfit is correct.
so
Yes.
terrible.
Okay, now I'm gonna say you're all wrong because Mortal Kombat existed. It had one girl, but no Asian heritage of any kind.
That's true. But
There's
that
still
was
just one girl.
yeah.
Okay, it did follow that rule, yes. Thank
Yeah.
God Melina and Katana came out. Jesus.
I mean, that's why these days I always joke that Street Fighter has the original. I don't even call them the original 12 anymore. It's like the original 12 plus the two Cammy and Akuma are always included in everything. So Street Fighter's like, we made a second girl. I swear we made a second girl. Here she is in every game. Oh man.
I mean, that's how she made it into Fortnite. She was second girl.
Yeah, I mean,
She actually was second girl. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
basically every fighting
Yeah.
game.
Mhm.
I mean, that's the rule. That was the rule.
And don't
I mean,
forget,
it's still valid. They just add a little more now.
don't forget,
basically.
Mary is Fatal Fury's second girl.
No, so Forest Oriental is still politically incorrect if you're describing like ethnicity. Like you
But
can
if
call
it's
it
an object, like an Oriental vase,
Right.
then you can get away with it. But I won't even do that anymore. I'll be
Right.
like, that's a beautiful Chinese vase. That's a beautiful Japanese vase.
Unless we're really trying to make fun of costume design.
Yeah.
I mean, we've heard
Really
terms like,
happy.
it's still people call it Oriental rugs and stuff like that, right? So
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
the Oriental rugs, Oriental vases or vases are still a thing.
yeah.
Oriental flavor top ramen is still out there.
But when I still remember there was one time. There was one time I was visiting like my ex's family, and her very old like grandma called me Oriental, and, and my ex was like, and I was like, no, I get it. Don't worry, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. I will raise you one that happened in 2016, nonetheless. A
Jeez.
friend of mine was visiting me up north, and his dad is like a very old elderly person that lives in the middle of nowhere, Colorado. So when we were at a Japanese area where we were shopping at the Japanese market and looking at anime stores and stuff, the dad's like, "Where are you guys gonna be?" You know, he's all crotchety with a cane and shit. You know, dust coming off him every time he tries to make a step, and he's just like, I don't know. I'll just be here. I don't know any of these Orientals and this Oriental stuff. And I just like,
Right.
and my friend was just like, Dad, stop. And he's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, it's okay. I know he's like 100 years old and lives in the middle of nowhere, Colorado, but try not to let him talk.
Yeah, so I mean, Daniel QV in the chat. Yeah, basically, I mean, Oriental has kind of gained this kind of connotation of, you know, this is, I mean, it's like, I know a lot of people like the new Freaky Friday movie with Jamie Lee Curtis and, you know, God, what's her name? Shoot. Can't remember. Lohan,
That's
Lindsay
not
Lohan.
new, but
Lindsay Lohan. I mean, it was the remake, but like literally there was a scene where they were in a Chinese restaurant and you hear a gong and like they do this and they were talking about their Oriental voodoo, Asian voodoo, and that their fortune cookie is what switch their person. Like that's kind of what Oriental kind of implies these days, and it's not considered particularly PC. Yes.
What was the name of that you had? What's the phrase or name you have for the excessively stereotypical Asian writing font?
Oh, that's right. Oh, that was
Word for
called. It was like chop suey font or something like that, or wonton font or something like that. It was one of those two. Yeah. That's another one that needs to really kind of stop. To be honest with you, it was something like that. Oh God, what was it officially called? Yeah.
Yeah, you had like a whole word for it of every font that is like, we're cramming that this is an Asian place down your throat. I promise.
Yeah, it's called wonton font is what it is basically. So yeah.
wow.
It's probably both. It probably is both, to be honest with you. But you know, it's just basically the you know, exoticizing of an entire ethnicity as ooh, you know, like, and I mean, we're just people. Really.
Us are foreign people.
When all is said and done, we're just people.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. So like there was the I think it was Always Be My Maybe, you know, the movie that had Randall Park in it and everything like that. Like his band in that show was called the Hello Peril, which is a pun of Yellow Peril, right? So like that was like one thing that they were trying to like claim back a little bit. And then in Crazy Rich Asians, like the ending song is a Chinese version of the song Yellow, I think by I forgot which band did the song Yellow. Coldplay, that is the exact one. Yeah. And they took that song, and even though the original song had nothing to do with that, but it's just kind of like a little inside joke. So
That is Coldplay.
yeah, exactly. You got the Jeopardy on deck over here. So.
I just lightly booped Rock's head and went bloop bloop. So that's why Mike was looking at me doing that. So yeah, that's why we got a dog. It's handy.
Oh man, but yeah.
But anyways, Lunar New Year tournament. I want us to do something fun.
Okay.
So if we could flip it around a little bit, if we could do something fun like that, I think it would be.
I mean, we may just have to make it in like O2 UM so that people have at least 5 characters.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Oh,
13.
I just reminded myself.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Jesus.
That was a big O right there.
I really wanted to talk about this.
Calm down.
So, obviously, I had to order it myself on Zen Market because I really wanted it. But there's another company out there right now who's basically taking up the mantle for trying to bring back like MOOCs, like Gamers MOOC stuff. Because you know Arcadia had it for a while and stuff like that.
Yeah, like make new ones, you mean, or really?
So just last week, they released one that appears to basically be a new Gamist MOOC, or Gamist style MOOC.
Right,
And it just covers 98 UMFE, the new re-release with rollback, and O2 UM.
Whoa, dang.
Our dog is overheating with the lighting and needs some water, so I will be right back.
Yeah, so I need to see if I can, I'll bring it up for you. I'll send you the link. But yeah, I clearly needed to have that. It has the new 98 UMFE cover art by Hiroaki and everything.
Dang, okay.
Super cool. And so I had to actually, for Zen Market, I actually had to order it from Amazon. In Japan.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. And so, but I mean, if these are brand new, they're not like collector's things, so these are just regular priced items, basically, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just bought it off Amazon for like $15-20.
Dang.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to try to make...
After the conversion rate was $14.
Dang. I wonder if they'll try to make one for like Street Fighter 6 and like for all the fighting games coming out soon, right? So...
there we go. I can't remember who makes the new... Okay, well... I know I retweeted it a while ago, too. But, here's the actual Amazon link I bought it from.
Yes, Forrest. It is a very, very good time to try to buy Japanese stuff because of the conversion rate.
It is like the good time.
Yeah, there's probably not been a better time than now. But this is the official artwork too, right? This is that poster that you wanted to get.
Yeah, so
what the hell? Hang on a second. Dude, a YouTube video started randomly playing on my tabs over there. Sorry about that.
So over the course of the past month or two, the yen versus the dollar has been at an all-time low. It fluctuates a little bit, but it's still like we're still about like a 66% fucking bonus. Like it's literally $1 is worth almost 150 yen.
Yeah, so in other words, when I was in Japan in 2020 for Evo Japan, right when the pandemic started, and even all the previous years, everything had almost always just been considered a 1-to-1. So if you saw something for 10,000 yen, that was $100, right? 1 yen was 1 cent.
Way is 100 yen's a buck, which means 1 yen is 1 penny. Basically.
Exactly. And that changed. And now it's definitely... dang. So you were just there in July, huh? Shopping at the Konbini, it was basically a guaranteed discount. Dang. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Now that tourism's opening up, it might stabilize. But it also is probably going to take a little while to do so because there's a lot going on over there. And like, I mean, there's plenty I don't know a lot about. There's plenty I know nothing about. And it's mostly even the things I know a little about, I don't know enough to speak about them intelligently, so I'm going to shut the fuck up kind of thing.
What are you talking about, dude? We're on the internet. We're experts at everything because we did research by reading what someone else said.
You mean a Wikipedia article rather than even looking at the citations themselves?
Yeah, exactly.
About that. On the same note, oh boy, Twitter is great right now.
Oh God, who knows what the hell's gonna happen? Oh man, who knows what the hell's gonna happen with this site? But it's weird because like, if Twitter kind of like fell apart and just like all of a sudden just became the biggest shit show ever, and like it was useless to everybody in the FGC at some point in time, you know, like whatever. Twitter sucks anyway, but I mean, we don't have like an SRK or something to try to, unite
That way
everybody,
there's
you
the
know.
problem, 'cause you know exactly where everyone's going to go.
Discord, right? So, yeah. And
Which
Discord
is-
is so disjointed and hard to find anything, you know.
Discord is really here's the way, like, I think the best way to explain what everyone's gripe is with Discord when they complain about it. Discord fucking sucks asynchronously.
Mm,
Like Twitter, even you can go back and look at my posts from a year ago or more if you try hard enough, whatever. If I want to track down something somebody said from 2-3 weeks ago in a busy Discord,
impossible.
like it's literally got to be one of the only things in the world that's harder to follow than Maximilian's chat.
Fuck, dude. That's horrendous, dude. I mean, look, honestly, like, Discord really is the new IRC. It's not meant to be permanent, right? Discord is literally modern IRC more than anything. It has pinned posts and stuff, but it's basically useless, you know?
No, the only way that Discord actually works as a set of permanence for anything is if you create the Discord that's basically consistently locked and has the links to everything you need or has the posts locked in place.
Right.
If you're doing that, why not just have a fucking wiki anyway?
Right. Yeah, and there's, again, the hardest part about forums right now, I don't know, like, I don't know why forums don't work anymore. Is it just
My guess is that it's just too costly for what they provide.
Right.
When you can use, you know, Discord or something for the fact that everyone just wants to rant.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that some of these forums like Reset Era have stayed open for so long is actually beyond me.
Yeah.
It's also why like some of the hellscape ones like 4chan actually consistently like cull and delete old posts.
I mean,
So
NeoGAF is gone, right? That was like one of the ultimate forums, for example, right? So, yeah. Again, I still have an idea on how to make forums work, but I would have to find someone to help me program that and everything, or I could try to figure out how to program it myself. But as you mentioned, the biggest problem is stuff like Shoryuken.com, when they had the forums, God, they were losing money every single month just to host that forum. When SRK was at the highest point of popularity, like, the cannons were just losing thousands of dollars every month on Shoryuken.com. I mean, I've always told the story on my chat that Javi SRK, who runs Texas Showdown, when SRK first started, he was hosting it at his work secretly. And so they were using the company's bandwidth to, like, host everything.
I mean,
Yeah.
smart.
I mean,
Smart.
Yeah, but his boss did find out, and the boss was like, "If you just stop, we're good." And he's like, "Okay." and that was even before SRK got super popular, but that was when it was hosting all of my combo.
0204 range,
Yeah, like
probably?
when it started, yeah. And then when it got super popular, I know for a fact that the cannons were losing thousands of dollars a month on that, and that's why they had to add all those.
I used to have my own forum. I used to have my own forum, and I used to have my own webpage.
Yeah, but did you have like thousands and thousands
No,
of
I
people
didn't,
talking
but-
all the
Right.
time?
Wait a minute. Can't you get like advertisers and stuff? Isn't that how you get
But it's
ads
not
and
always
pay and
enough.
everything?
Well,
It's not
so
always
again,
He
that
got paid.
is why Shoryuken's front page had all those ads that everybody hated and said, "We're going to go to event hubs because they don't have it." But that's because nobody was reading event hubs at the time. And as soon as everyone started reading event hubs, guess what happened to event hubs, right? So
That's the thing. Ad revenue exists first to pay for your fucking overhead.
I mean, yeah. It's just like,
How?
'Cause
That's how it is.
yeah,
I mean,
so
Jesus, everyone's used to ads now. It shouldn't even matter.
Or they just run enough ad
Because
blockers.
I mean, it shouldn't even matter because like you get ads left and right. You know, I'll be listening to a song that's 7 minutes long. 3 minutes in, I get an ad. Like,
Especially, by the way, just a personal gripe. If you are hosting someone else's music on your YouTube and you monetize it, you're a dick.
Yes.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's definitely harder to do that now because even when I play a MIDI version of freaking Xanadu,
But the thing is, obscure music or foreign music
Oh.
isn't.
right, yeah.
I mean, I go on YouTube to look for like, oh, the soundtrack from this game in 1998 that no one remembers. Yes. Or ad. Fuck
I mean,
you.
That was the thing is like, you know, if a lot of other sites that had a lot of viewers, I mean, there was one point in time, I forgot the stat, but Shoryuken.com at one point in time was like in the top, like, I want to say like 1 percentile just because there's so many websites out there, but it was like one of the busiest websites out there on the internet.
Probably around 2011, 2012 range?
Yeah.
During Marvel 3?
Yeah. Like the beginning of Street Fighter 4 around that era too. And the thing about it was like they weren't selling anything. Like something like ESPN, sure they'll have a few ads, they're not selling anything directly, but it's a way to get people to subscribe to the cable so that they get paid there, etc., etc. You know, they had ways to guide you to the money. Shoryuken literally had nothing. They didn't even have like Shoryuken t-shirts that you could buy. Like they didn't even have merch, and that's why they had to do all the crazy things of like buying the I mean, what the Twitter check mark is gonna become is buying your status, you know, and stuff. So
So James, are you just gonna let yours go then?
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't need like ever since I've gotten the check mark, it hasn't meant anything. It hasn't really done anything. Maybe
Wait, you mean your hair doesn't glow?
I'm getting superpowers?
Wait.
The biggest benefit that I think that it might have given me personally is that your tweets do show up higher in like replies and stuff like that, and I know there's a mentions tab that you can click on that only has checkmarked people on it. And I hope that, I mean, that might be the reason why, you know, my favorite singer Lights has actually responded to a bunch of my tweets and stuff like that. And maybe why Ming-Na Wen was able to follow me, because she knew that I wasn't just like some weirdo out there and I was actually legit. So those two things might be the biggest.
Both.
What's that?
I mean, yeah, you
can be
can.
both.
You can be both.
You can be weirdo and
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
That's okay. I don't need a blue check mark for Obari to follow me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Man.
Okay, I was curious because I was like, you know, James is too noble of a good sir and a scholar, so I was figuring that you were gonna let yours go. So.
Yeah, I mean, again, like it was weird because Arturo was saying like, yeah, I use it because it lets me post videos longer than 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Does he have a special check mark? Because mine doesn't give me that. I haven't been able to post videos longer than 2 minutes. What is happening over here? You guys are like shaking your head at me.
Like I've been able to post them videos over 2 minutes.
And 20 seconds. The limit is 2 minutes.
I'm gonna double check. Okay, let me get back to you on that because I've been able to post some long shit on mine. But yeah, let me get back to you on that one.
Okay. 2 minutes and 20
on the
seconds.
other hand, but I didn't realize that they're still doing like the I don't know if it's like rollouts for beta tests or if it's just like how much they like you or some shit. But the weird shit like the hot take stuff in your messages.
Oh right, yeah. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I see a little hot take bubble.
Yeah,
yeah. You got your little bubble. It's basically like on Facebook when it's like you're feeling this. Or
right, feeling
like,
sad when you put up.
Little
Yeah.
status pull down that I don't have.
Huh.
Even
I don't have
I
that.
haven't even checked if I have it or not. But even if I did, I do not want people to know I'm making a hot take.
Yeah, you know what, motherfucker? You can read my post.
So you can just figure it out on your own.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of.
It's like feeling sassy.
Yeah, I don't have any of those
That's
options.
what Facebook does, and I don't know why. Nobody needs that.
I need that because when I'm on Twitter, I'm feeling sassy all the time. Okay, no, I was kidding.
James is getting too hot here. It's too much fire. It's too much fire coming from that direction tonight. It's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
So bad.
My problem is I'm not sassy enough. That's why every time I post up like a hot take or a kind of like a smart snarky comment, everyone
When
takes
you-
me
when
so
you
goddamn
post-
serious.
You're just like, hot take. Milk is better cold.
Now, when
You mean you
James
hate waffles?
when James spits though, if people are like, "Holy shit!" Like they can't believe it came out of you. Okay?
It's the Silent
just-
Bob thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
well,
why-
he
that's why-
actually thought-
That's why Suck My Nuts Assholes is as popular as it is, right? So
I mean, you should just have your verified because of that, okay? Like, let's not lie here, all right? Yeah, you've been on TV. Yeah, you're like done all these things over the years. No, just that tweet alone should.
dude, my favorite thing about that, my favorite like of that tweet was the old lady who was playing Street Fighter V in Japan. You know, like her and her
I love
husband.
her.
Yeah, she
Yes.
was like, "We're learning fighting games. This is so great. You guys are wonderful." She liked that tweet, and I was like, "Who introduced her to this tweet? What is happening here?"
Thing is, she probably was like, "That's amazing."
I could just see her being all just quiet, dainty, cute, and just like, and then just like,
man.
not enough to retweet, but just just like I can picture her doing that. She's so
man.
precious. I need her to play KOF games.
Dude,
She's
she
so
should learn
precious.
KOF. She should learn
She needs
KOF.
to learn. Oh, she will skyrocket if she plays a little KOF with her husband. Just like, just any SNK game. But I could see them playing Metal Slug together, and that would be adorable.
Oh man.
Like, my heart,
Dude,
like I
I-
just, you know what? I might get the guts to tweet because we do follow each other, and I was so happy. I was like, "Why are you following me? I'm trash, but you're too precious. You precious, sweet, innocent, lovely little bean." It's
Now
just-
I wonder if they're actually gonna play Street Fighter 6. If they're actually gonna try
Oh,
to
come
learn
on.
Street Fighter
She
6.
better be invited to some damn exhibition.
Yeah, I
now.
know, right?
If someone get, Taka and, Matsu on the phone, James, just call
Get him on the horn. You got the power, right?
Yeah, that's
tell them
true, that's
she needs
true.
to be there. Okay,
Let me-
she really does.
Let me text Matsumoto-san right now, dude. No,
Yeah. Just do it right now. You should be awake.
I wish.
Yeah.
You should be awake right now. Just like
I sh-
Matsumoto-san,
if I could,
please
if
invite her.
if I ever had his number that I could text him, he probably would have blocked me already because I would have just texted him, "Let me make rival schools" too many times, and then he would have been so sick of it at that point.
You don't think Heat Fighter does that enough as it
right.
Hey, I mean,
I'm there with him. All right, I will do anything to get Zaki back in my life. The end. But that's just me. That's just me. All right, that's just me. But the thing is like, no. James, I'm sure if you spoke to him or asked him a question, he would answer you in a timely manner because they do that with like. I don't want to say they do that with everybody, but they do that, and they're good guys.
Oh no, Matsumoto and Nakayama-san are the best, dude. I love those two, dude. So,
I know.
yeah.
I like making Matsumoto-san laugh at my goofiness.
I mean, I told you, right, that at what I did at Evo, right? Because you know how I always told you guys that every time I see Matsumoto, I feel like I want to give him a hug. So when I
Yep.
saw him at Evo, I gave him a hug.
No, when I gave him our KOF Invitational, he started
Right.
cracking up. He's
Right.
like, "Yo, you did make it." I told him I was gonna do it. So,
Oh man. No.
but no, they're awesome guys, and I just need sexy boy Bosch. You say Bosch, right? Is it Bosch? Playable Street Fighter 6.
The rival guy, right? The rival guy, Luke's rival.
Yeah.
That's right.
I already want to do a female version. How bad is that? Like, hey, y'all too smart. Stop it. Anyway. Stop it. Give us CVS3.
I still wonder. I mean, if they don't get Johnny
CVS3.
Young Bosch to voice Bosch, like I don't know, like
Please don't say that. Please stop. Everything that you're saying right now, you need to stop.
Also, I'm pretty sure we already know who the voice is, and it's not him.
Oh, is it? Okay. I do like Denzel's suggestion is just get Rufio to do it. So, but I mean, is he Rufio now, or is he more Zuko now? Right? I think more people probably would rather know him as Zuko.
No. If Rufio resurfaced as a video game character, that shit would just blow up.
I mean, weren't you there when they were like doing a documentary talking to him and how he was happy that people were still thinking back fondly of him as Rufio?
Yeah.
Dude, you know what the funniest thing is?
Yeah.
I mean, I've actually gotten to meet him before in person.
Same.
God, what's his name again? Shoot, Dante Bosco, right?
I don't know, the guy who I had a crush on like every other girl after they saw that damn movie. Like...
No, because the thing is, like, one of my ex-roommates was Filipina, and her boyfriend, you know, Filipinos are super knit, like tight knit, right? They all, like, literally they all know each other, but like her boyfriend
probably freaking knows him. Come on, let's not lie, all right? Like, it's just that probably his like fourth cousin. Just like serious, I call it the Filipino hookup because they all know each other and they all are just connected.
Yep. And that's the thing is like my ex-roommate's boyfriend at the time, now husband, basically was part of an a cappella singing group that was really famous amongst the Filipino community. So they had this big Filipino like fundraiser thing that we all went to. Dante Bosco was there. I don't know if I don't think he had done Avatar yet, you know, at that point in time. He was still just Rufio. But like, yeah, like my roommate's husband knew him and everything. They're all friends and all this stuff. So yeah.
That's just how it is. That's exactly it. You completely like defined it. So.
Yeah.
Ernie Reyes Jr. Oh my God, another one I would crush on. Oh Lord,
dude, it was so funny. Like during vacation, I mean, I don't want to get into too much details, but there was like some character actor that was like, he looked kind of Asian, but he sang really, really well. And I just looked at my friend. I was like, he's Filipino. Like, I was like, I guarantee you this guy's Filipino, man. Guarantee you.
Not wrong, though. I mean, they're not wrong, though. But it's just like, no, look, I had a crush on Ernie Reyes Jr., yes, because he was cute, but then he went into Muay Thai and just fucked shit up, all right? And that was when I was, like, heavily training in Muay Thai, so I was just like...
What was he in? What was he... Oh, he was part of the Surf Ninjas. He was one of the Surf Ninjas, huh? What else has he been in?
He's been in a good amount of stuff, and then he worked with Tony... he worked with Tony Jaa.
Oh,
that's another one. One of my heroes is Tony Jaa. Gee, I wonder why.
Okay.
Yeah. God, I'm so basic. It's so cool.
I know we talked about it on the show before.
Predictable. I am predictable.
Predictable. I remember we talked about it before, I think on this podcast, but remember there was that one time there was all those protesters in the Capitol in the Philippines, and they were like singing a song, and it was the most on-key, like it was the most on-key like crowd like singing that I've ever heard.
I mean, they dropped the hottest mixtape afterwards. Like, I think it went to platinum. I mean, after that protest, I think the whole country went platinum.
Yeah, like, seriously.
They all celebrated and got Jollibee after. It's just
that's funny. God, I was so...
My Filipino friends are going to be like, bro, what the fuck? Shut up, you right there.
I actually got to... So, I went to Arc Revo, like, in the ArcSys offices recently, and they were right next to a Jollibee, and I was so happy. I was like, yo, chicken and spaghetti, let's go.
Red Ribbon Bakery, let's go for dessert. Dude, mean...
I haven't had Jollibee in at least, like, 10 years, I think, or something like that. So, I was, like,
you know what
excited.
Trips me out, but also makes me happy? Just driving the 10 freeway and you see that they took over that one building and it's now a corporate Jollibee building across the street from IKEA.
I always remember that building because when we used to drive by it, my dad would always say, "That's the ugliest building ever." Like it's such an
Kinda
ugly.
is. It looks like I built it out of Legos as a kid.
Yeah.
Like it really, really does. It has that shape. Okay.
Yeah, and it's like one building, but then they ran out of that brick, so they made
So
the
they
other
added
brick.
the
Yeah,
building.
on the other side.
And now I'm mad Lego didn't take the building.
But like one of our good friends actually works at Jollibee, right? So someone we know,
So
right?
we need to hit him up about
Yeah, I know.
Lego buildings. Yeah, we should.
Just need to ask him to just get me.
Look, I know you love Arby's and you want them to sponsor you, but maybe we need to be sponsored by Jollibee. Maybe
we have the connection. We have the FGC connection there. Oh man, I'm so down.
Probably stop me from talking. Okay.
I'm so down.
Shut up and drink your beer.
Shut up. Shut up with my ideas for the night.
Oh man.
Ridiculous. Anyways, what other? I feel like there was another SNK. That's what it was. Soda, and how bad we want it.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah. I saw you guys. I think you guys retweeted it.
You can't spring that on me.
I just remembered it. Me and my ideas. All right, so I don't know if anybody in the chat has already grabbed any. This is crucial. It's not super crucial because I honestly don't think it's 100% official.
It is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, their Instagram, they actually have the Funnyverse logo for the license and branding.
Oh my god!
Regardless of the quality of that art.
All right, so here we go. We now can obtain in America KOF soda, and they put Orochi instead of Athena.
Is this
instead of anyone else?
So was this in Japan at all or anything like this?
Here.
That's in Inglewood.
That's in Inglewood.
Right. I know, but did this come is this a purely American product?
So it is a Chinese company. They have done other crossovers in the past. They've done Pokemon one, where all those flavors were different Pokemon
and you
characters.
can still buy the Pokemon ones on eBay for like $50 a pop.
Yeah, so we are trying our damnedest to hunt this down. We went to the ranch market around us. We're trying to find it.
So I'm disturbed right now because obviously Mize, it says like strawberry. And then all I can read on Terry's is sea something. Does he have a sea salt soda or what?
Yeah,
what?
he's a salty bastard and he has sea salt soda.
Sea salt survivor or flavor?
Yeah, flavor.
Yeah.
And then Ioria's lychee and Orochi looks like tangerine.
Yeah, which sounds actually kind of awesome.
Which sounds refreshing as all hell. I'm sorry. These ones are actually more of a sparkling flavored water than a soda.
Okay, gotcha.
So let me be clear on that. But we are trying to get them. I want to buy cases of them. I want us to try them on the show. If anybody knows in Southern California, besides Inglewood, where we could possibly go, because currently right now we're a little bit too far to go over to Inglewood. But if anybody else can just throw us a DM, if you don't want to post it, publicly, let us know where we can get our hands on these. We have a lot more hunting to do to try and get these, but we are trying to find them.
Was it Act Remix that actually tagged you on this? Yep, there it is. You see that tweet?
A few people tagged me, DMs me. So I mean,
so the remaining two are Kyo and Athena.
Oh,
yeah, I was just about to bring that up. Right here. So.
Oh, I hadn't seen that one.
Yeah.
I actually opened up their Instagram page.
So lime
I need
and
cases.
peach. Lime
Yes.
and peach.
They also, I don't know if it was them who did the Dragon Ball one.
Wait, Athena's is peach?
Yeah.
That's so good. That's
makes
perfect.
Sense. That makes 1,000% sense.
Because of her butt attack?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
If this is the same company that did the Dragon Ball ones that I own, then yeah, they actually had them in the Marukai market near
Okay,
old
so
place.
road trip tomorrow.
So the thing is that you could buy the cases. You can buy the cases because the cases, this company decorates all of their cases. They did it for the Dragon Ball ones, and I snapped a picture and posted it on Twitter last year when they had that collab. So we're probably going to spend like $200 in soda.
I hope not.
Jesus.
All I know is that I need the Orochi one. I need the Orochi one.
I need the whole collection, and I need some to drink.
Oh,
so
no.
yeah, I'm dropping stupid money on
I need the Orochi one.
Stupid money.
I need to be ready to open it. Then I'm going to go get a haircut. And I'm going to put the whole Genet's costume back on. And then crack open that beverage.
Well, see, what you need to do, honestly, is like try to preserve one of the cans as much as possible. And that way you can put in whatever drink into it you need, for, effect, basically.
Oh, you mean just preserve the can?
Yeah, so that way you don't have to open any new ones to continue for cosplay drinking and stuff like that. So
this is why I want a case. This is why we need cases, not only for the box art, but and collecting, complete set because collectors, but just the continuous amount of bags that will happen from this. So we need to get our hands on them like now. We should have had it by the show.
Yeah.
We should have had it.
Try to find something like that.
Tomorrow. I've got an idea.
Okay, if you got an idea, then we're questing.
Yeah,
we will go on a holy quest
We'll
tomorrow.
probably do some quests tomorrow.
All right, we need that tweet is basically now the NPC in the castle right now. I've been looking for these cans. Will you accept my quest?
We can't make it to Inglewood because of gas and inflation. How can we get here? How can we find me?
Welcome to the Krohnen area.
Oh man. Okay.
Santa Anita. Telling you.
But what did it say? Was that it said a 7-Eleven that had it? Yeah, it is a 7-Eleven. So that's the hard part.
That's a 7-Eleven?
No.
Yeah, it said a 7-Eleven in Inglewood. And so that means, dude, if they're at 7-Elevens, dude, like that is so many places you can look for, honestly. Like there's so
All right, we're going to a 7-Eleven tonight.
All right, so after the show, we're hitting the few 7-Elevens.
All right, good night, everybody.
Yeah, and it's actually not even, again, Forrest, this is in Inglewood. This is not Japan 7-Eleven.
No,
this
it's
is
not Japan 7-Eleven. This is.
Oh, no.
This is in the.
But let it be known, yes, Japanese 7-Eleven is the best.
Yes,
This is
yeah.
good soda.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
it's soda.
Yeah,
I would literally move to Japan just for their 7-Eleven.
Right? Dude, like when you actually say convenience store, like 7-Eleven is like that is the best description of convenience store.
It's like when you're a child and you first hear the phrase convenience store, it's like, oh, everything's convenient. I can just do this and that. Yeah, now imagine actually taking it literally. Instead of like, this is the store that's here, so we can screw you better.
Yeah. Dude, my favorite part was I walked into a 7-Eleven one time and right next to like Nintendo Switch store money cards, gift cards, were dress shirts. Like, because you can imagine that, in Japan, if you accidentally spill something on yourself at lunch, you can't go back into the office with that stain, right? You gotta get a new dress shirt, run to the 7-Eleven and buy a dress shirt,
The instant food, not the food that's prepared already. The instant food in the 7-Eleven there is better than half the restaurants out here.
Dude, right? I remember one time we were going back to our hotel, David just bought like a ramen bowl from there. And the ramen bowl was I bought a spaghetti and the spaghetti was hella good, dude.
I never thought a 7-Eleven would have better breakfast sandwiches than freaking Starbucks, and here we are in Japan, and I'm chowing down on the most gourmet breakfast sandwich that they just heated up for me.
And they were cheap. Like the
It was
spaghetti
$1.25.
Then.
Dude,
It's like 60 cents for that godlike breakfast.
That spaghetti bowl that I bought was like $3 or $4. Oh God!
It's
See,
$1.75 now.
you know what? We should just.
And we're not there.
I miss my hot food vending machine.
I miss corn soup in
Dude,
a can.
we just need to rename SNKronize to "We Want to Go Back to Japan," the podcast.
If you start a GoFundMe of send us back to Japan, please.
Because that's this.
I mean, it's not like we SNK and do the show in one of their offices.
Oh,
Like,
They're just from outside, like, we're on
yeah,
location.
we could seriously just do it out there. I mean, KK could come out and be like, "Get off our lawn," you know, just
Yeah.
kind of thing. Just like, shoot.
Have
We would
Oda
see
come
creep-
out here and be
Oh
like, "What are you
my
guys
God.
doing?"
Hey guys, didn't see you there.
Oh man.
No, I
Yeah,
would
no,
have Casey
honestly,
put
yes.
on,
So-
a custodian hat or a security hat and
Sneak
chase
us
us,
in.
chase us with a broom, like shoo us away from the steps
no,
of SNK.
no. We jump,
No,
we jump
sneaking
into a
in.
clean dumpster and he rolls us in behind the scenes, sneaks us in.
No, I mean,
That's
Lurker
like the only
Spine.
way we could get in.
Lurker Spine is right though. 7-Eleven, Famima, and Lawson's. They're all amazing. They're all really good. So
Yeah, it really depends
And
on
Family Marts,
what-
like they're
Yeah.
Family
What-
Mart, yeah.
whatever.
Why
The
not-
thing is that you pick and choose based on A, your location, obviously, but B, if there's one or two things you're looking for, like the sandwiches are better at this place,
yeah.
or the Coogee prizes are better at this
I was
place.
just
Well-
gonna say the weebetry that I am. I'm like, I went based off Coogee prizes.
So the
Like,
other important.
the Lawsons had the Snoopy stuff, and the Slevin had the One Piece stuff
and leftovers
And
from Cardcaptor
leftovers.
Sakura.
of Cardcaptor Sakura
I
and
mean,
Natsume.
the
So I
other
bought
thing
like
that's
both of
important
them.
though is for Americans visiting, 7-Eleven also has the ATMs that we can use as well. So that's something to know.
Real quick. I mean, I have never been so happy to pull out money out of an ATM before until I went to Japan. That shit will greet you, shake your hand, heat up your beverage, and then sings to you to soothe the fact that you're taking X amount of money out. But we were on vacation and we had a lot of money to blow, so I didn't care. So I was just like, doing a dance every time it came out. I'm like, oh yeah, we going back to Aki.
By the way, on that topic, just a stupid suggestion. If you are salary, make sure to time your vacation over the course of when your payday hits.
Yes.
Goddamn, that feels good.
The big brain. The big brain on Brad over here. He just timed that shit immaculately. Is why we had so much freaking fun in Japan. And again, the ATM was just as sweet and kind to my ass as the toilet was. So I was just blessed.
That was so good.
I'm not even
So
doing
proud of
jokes.
you.
I'm not even doing jokes. This is facts, okay? Like, this is straight facts.
But yeah, no, I definitely was on vacation in Japan, and I was throwing around money left and right like a jackass. And it was
It
still,
was so great.
and it was still cheaper than surviving out here.
Dude. And if I got injured, the healthcare would have been free. Anyways,
Yeah, if I would have broken, I wish I would have broken or tore a ligament in Japan.
Why,
Fuck,
you
I would have been healed by now.
Yeah, except for the fact that you would have never left at that point.
Yeah,
You'd have been like, I can't go back.
yeah.
I can't.
It's just like, I got 3 more surgeries to get done and some dental. Like, I'm gonna stay in here.
Stupid COVID.
Ruin my Sakura plans.
we'll go back. I mean, Evo March next year.
I think, I wish we could do it. We can't do it now because we have a puppy child and you have cats. And we already know our friends who would watch the house are coming with us. Because I would be down for us to just rent a place for like a month. And that way we could stay for Evo.
Oh,
And I
right.
could stay for viewing my Sakura finally. Like I wanted to do in 2020 for myself, for my birthday and bucket list. But like it never happened. Like I would really love to just be there for a month and just try to fix that. I wish we could do it. I wish we could all together. But it would be really hard for us to plan that.
Yeah. With everything else going on, I'm not even sure we can afford to go as it is. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Time will definitely tell. We're going. One way or another, we're going.
I mean, I might.
If I gotta
when is
lose
it
a
again?
body part,
When is
it's
it again?
March.
I think
Okay,
it's
I might have my tax return by then.
Yes, we're
So-
going one way or another.
Don't tell me what I'm doing.
I will with your money.
Yeah, so it's basically March through April, basically. So March 31st through April 2nd.
I timed it so we could be there for Sakura viewing. I timed it. Hey, did it
Well, I mean,
on purpose with a good cause.
I mean, at that rate, I mean, we would probably go like just 2 or 3 days before Evo because I'm not playing. You're probably not playing.
I might play it just.
And then we'll just stay there for like a week after Evo and be happier. That's 2 weeks.
I wonder if Street Fighter 6 will be out by then.
So that's an excellent
It
question.
probably will, because I was thinking about that actually. Just like with KOF 15, Street Fighter did. Wasn't it near Valentine's Day as well?
Well,
Or
thing
around
is,
there?
they put out that statement recently.
It's always that fiscal year. Oh, that's right. What was the statement?
I didn't read it.
That they have no other major updates until the release of, I think it was Resident Evil 4 remake, and that's like next March.
Oh, okay.
But we're not getting Street Fighter. We're not getting Street Fighter 6 before then, which means that we might be looking at April, May, something like that. So what we might be looking at is Evo Japan is like the last Street Fighter 5 event or something, or where they start announcing 6 as DLC before it comes out.
Right.
But
Okay.
wait, time out. But won't Sam's show be out again?
Oh yeah.
So then we're probably gonna play Sam's show at Evo Japan just cause.
I mean, maybe.
Why the hell not? It's back. Thank God. We should respect it enough to play it and just contribute to that.
On the other hand, thank you for that segue. Apparently, there is a patch that some people are getting for Sam's show on Steam.
Huh.
Which, if we're real lucky, might mean that there's a rollback beta coming. Again, it's kind of speculative.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I think that would be a smart thing to do.
Genius farmer.
Some people apparently have had their Sam Show update on Steam recently and they can't explain it. So
we should check into that.
Might be finna.
You should check into that. Actually, you should check into that and see on your Steam account if anything has updated or happened. You really should. We should.
I was about to check. I was about to check, and I forgot I don't have Sam Show on Steam. Because I got it on the Epic Game Store a long time ago. And I was like, I don't want to buy this again.
Out on Steam.
What's that?
Yeah. Remember, it took a minute.
It took a long time.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I mean. By the time it came out, I was like, I don't need to buy this again. I bought it on Epic Game Store. I bought it on PS5, and I was just like,
Now I might rebuy it for Steam at the beginning of next year just to have it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I've been really satisfied not having to turn on my PlayStation because I can live out of my Steam Deck, and everything else is on Switch, so whatever.
Right.
Makes sense. And the next game I'm buying, I'm just gonna play on her PlayStation, so whatever.
I mean, someone's got to play it.
Yeah.
Man.
Collecting dust right now. I'm too freaking busy. I hate being busy. I just can't even play.
And now I'm just hoping I finish that last game I bought before that comes out at least.
Well, I just got an awesome new game, code.
It's true,
so I need to stream my new game and the promo I got for it. So,
Dude, so I finally played that Astro's Playroom game, and it was funny to me how much it was like, let's celebrate all the.
Did you stream it though?
No, I didn't stream it. I didn't stream it. So, but it was funny to me that they were trying to celebrate all of the old PlayStation products and all that stuff like that by making a Nintendo game.
I mean, you've got to have.
Yeah, but you got to play it for free.
Also, a lot of that game really felt to me like, what if Crash was actually good?
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay, but
I love Crash,
but wait a minute. But did you enjoy it?
I did. It was really fun. Actually, it was really cool. Yeah, I was surprised at how robust it was. I didn't think it was like that. I didn't think it was gonna be like a full, complete game. I haven't completionist it yet, but I didn't realize it was a full game.
Oh yeah, it's a full game, and I wait. Am I at 100% or like at 98? I think I'm at 98.
Shout out to Levon.
98.
98.
But yeah,
Jesus.
Because I did go nuts with the gacha. I did collect everything. there's just like 2 little things that I haven't done yet, and I've been meaning to go back and play.
Yeah, you need to finish that.
But
And
you know
then-
what? It's a fun ass game, and like and this is the reason I kept saying the PS5 controller, the PS Vita, was literally the blueprint for the PS5 controller.
Did the PS Vita have like the triggers that they could change the
It was like it was dual touchpad.
Yeah, it was.
The entire
Right,
back-
yeah.
And then
So-
remember, you had to talk into it, you had to blow into it, you had to
Right.
move it around to like do stuff. Like my favorite game that he knows I love to death is Frobisher Says, and that was a goofy little game on the PS Vita where you
Yeah.
had to talk or blow or look around to find things in game. Like it was it, and I'm really mad that PS5 didn't bring it out back
I
for
mean,
the PS5.
Technically, the Wii did a lot of that stuff, except for the touchpad stuff. The thing that was
And a microphone. Didn't
Yeah.
have a microphone. The DS did though.
the Wii didn't have a microphone. It had a
Yes.
speaker. It has speaker.
but
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
mic.
No, the one thing that I was I've been really impressed by is just how the triggers can change how hard it is, or make it so it clicks at different places and all these things. Like when I played Stray, whenever you make the cat,
You need to play Bugsnax. You need to play Bugsnax.
No, you don't.
whenever you played Stray and you made the cat like scratch on the carpet and the walls, the triggers were harder to pull, so it felt more like you were like digging your
Really
claws into things, and it was
yeah.
really cool. So
I thought so, but I'm glad you finally played it. And it's like a cool little, blast from the past. It makes you remember all those little things. So and all the hidden little jokes, the Tekken jokes and
all the game references in there.
all the
Yeah,
references.
really
Like
neat.
I knew you would appreciate all of that. I thought, so.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't expecting it to be as robust of a game as it was, but it was really
And the
fun.
music is great. I'm sorry, but that music did slap. Like CPU is the best song ever.
Oh yeah. It was GPU, wasn't it?
Or GPU. I'm
GPU.
sorry.
Yeah. And you could find the lyrics in the game.
Yes, it's so great. I just let that play. I just
Yeah.
love all that. And I don't know if you've taken a crack at it, but the speed,
Oh, I haven't done any of the speed run stuff yet.
yeah, the
No.
speed runs are frustratingly fun.
I just remember seeing Dawn on Twitter become obsessed with the speed running the climbing one. Oh no! Ah! Hang on, I'm going to put the resyncing
Almost.
mark.
Looks like our cameras actually.
Yeah,
there we go.
Okay. Yay. Okay.
No, yeah, I was getting a little obsessed on the ice level, so I needed to stop. But yeah, I wish they would make a second one. It was so good.
Dude, people are gonna be wanting a full game from them now for sure. So
It's like
Well, I mean, technically-
level DLC. I'll pay for it. Something,
Well,
please.
technically, it was already a sequel to something else.
oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Dude,
there was
I
like
mean-
another another free game you could get on like the Vita or something. I don't remember what it was, but he actually is technically a sequel to something.
I
Or
need
a
to look
spin-off.
into that.
Dude, I'll tell you this though. It's still, I mean, you just watch me play something like that and you can tell why I can't do 3D anything. Because like I'm sitting here jumping and I'm like, let's jump this oh, I didn't jump far enough. Like it was just like constantly that.
PSVR, thank you.
Oh, Astrobot. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I want to play it now.
Gotcha.
I want to play it now. I got obsessed with Astro's Playroom. I really did. I like, it got me hooked and I wanted more, and then nothing happened.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, shit. Why do I always get these games? Why do I always get these games to fall in love with?
Oh,
Anyway.
man.
But one other last thing I wanted to say about the patch notes. I think that they're just, we've seen this before with SNK where they just hold back for a few minutes. And then
Like
they
they're
just
building momentum.
yeah, and then
It's
they
been
just
a
do, like,
while, man.
jump. We've gone through this so many times. Like that's all I want to say. and literally like The Simpsons, he's a cooking us something up. Like just
It still wounds me that the last real balance patch was when Geese came out.
Dude,
try not to think about it.
I mean, honestly, the hardest part is that they've been so good about giving us information for a while now, and all of a sudden we've got this dry spell, and it's during a period where everybody is just like, you don't have to do anything crazy, just nerf Krohnen a little bit, and that's all. And
No,
it just
Prohibido.
is, yeah, Prohibido.
I mean, again, how bad is it when Xiaohai is like, we really just need to ban this character for a while?
Did he actually say that?
I mean, he ran an event where he was banned.
Yeah, okay.
Because, and again, he's putting him as like a ratio 15 character, and Kula is still 11.
Okay, if he is actually banning him, then there is the start right there. Like, there you go. Everyone keep it going. Just keep it going. We need it. We need it to happen. We need that ban to happen. Again, he could be up there with Genetz and Rugal. He could be up there with both of them. Just straight. The historical banned characters.
Well, I'm hoping that Genetz just gets added to 15 eventually. So.
For the love of God, yes, it's about damn time.
Yeah, as long as the one thing I will say is I won't trade Adelheid for him. I want Adelheid.
Okay, that is fair, but the thing is that if we do this Krohnen ban, then you'll actually get a playable Genetz character back.
It's not how it works, but okay.
I'm hoping. I am hoping. Yeah, they're not going to make them as broken as they did in the past. They've already shown us that with other characters.
Oh yeah, no.
So
If Genetz gets added to the game, he's probably just going to suck.
Don't say that.
But,
Bad.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm still salty about the fact that I never wanted K49 back to begin with.
And now we can't do anything except deal with K49, right? Like, at least if Gato was the most broken character in the game, we were already used to that from previous KOFs, you know?
Whatever.
Yeah.
If they just deleted Krohnen and it was Kula, I'd be like, yeah, it makes sense, fine, whatever. My only problem is that Kula is the second best character in the game while being on point, and that sucks. Now you can play Kula, Blank, and Krohnen. You have the best team in the game. It doesn't matter who you have.
Yeah, it's perfect that way, you know. And not only that, but, you know, then you just throw Yashiro or Janae into the second spot, and there it is.
Or sometimes Chizuru if you're feeling cheeky.
Yeah. Because she's right up there, too, so.
Yeah. She's still weird, but whatever. Anyways, I think it's about that time.
I think it is, too. I think we pretty much mentioned everything.
So the real question is, what do we close on?
Oh, the Fall Guys bundle is back. That's right.
Oh, shoot. That's right. We need to buy that. I need to buy that. That's the reason to dust off my PS5 and
There you go.
and have no clue what I'm doing whatsoever. We still need to do our Fall Guys stream. So if I buy these, I'm expecting at some point for us to do the Fall Guys stream dressed as these characters. Don't cry, James. Stop it. Don't make that face.
Well, Slick Chick says it's gone in like 5 hours, so, you know.
That's okay. I'll do it before 5 hours.
Okay.
I'm not that bad.
So what do you got for us, Olaf?
Working on it. I'm gonna make sure I have the right song.
He's doing something. You know what? I screwed up. It wasn't a Simpsons quote. It was a Family Guy quote.
Okay.
He's a cooking of something up. Yeah. It was when the Pope was asking God to strike them down. So that's what it was.
All right, James. Your DMs.
All right, you got your song in the DMs.
Which DM?
Twitter DM.
Twitter.
That's the one that's called DMs.
Okay.
I call them all DMs now.
Yeah, I know, basically. At this point.
Okay, this is going to have to run for a little bit, and you're going to have an ad at the beginning, I'm sure, but...
Okay. No, actually, it didn't give me an ad, weirdly enough. Okay. It just takes a while for it to get going, basically.
Yeah. There's some ambience to it.
Oh, there we go.
Ambient. Oh, we can't hear it on our side, so I can't even tell you.
Can you not hear it?
No. No, we didn't hear Yori either.
Oh, okay. I should be able to fix that for you guys. God, how do I do that?
And I'm serious about the battery, guys.
Can you hear it now?
Oh yeah.
There we go. All right. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have Kitty dancing us to the end of the show here. What the? Why did that not work? Oh, there it is.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?